Sade Cooks. Today on Forever Sade Cooks, we are going to be making a Mostaccioli, which is a baked pasta. It's really, really good. You probably have heard of it, and it may be something, named something different in your family. But I'm going to go ahead and make that today. So I hope you guys are here for the video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe if you have not yet already. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so my ingredients that I used for this dish was the Bertolli's olive oil, a penne pasta, Bertolli's spaghetti sauce. I also have a solo pomodoro tomato paste. Then I have a blend of frozen peppers and onions, portobello mushrooms. Then my spice blend includes a salt-free Tony Chachere's Italian blend seasoning, a Greek seasoning from Cavender's, and a rib rack spice rub blend, which is the Cajun blend. Over here we also have the Tillamook mozzarella cheese, Tillamook Mexican four cheese, Parmesan cheese blend, Emos cheese, a quarter of an onion, and 100% grass-fed beef 93.7. All right, guys, so that is my ingredients for this meal. My pasta is done, and I don't want to overcook my pasta, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the pasta, and I'm going to go ahead and drain the pasta. Let's go ahead and make that ground beef. All right, right now we're going to go ahead and pour some olive oil into a cast iron skillet, nice and hot cast iron skillet. And we're going to go ahead and take our 100% grass-fed beef, and we're going to place that inside of our skillet. The first thing we're going to do is go ahead and break down that ground beef. And then we're going to add the seasonings and set the seasoned ground beef aside. And then we're going to saute the mushroom and the onions and the peppers. And like I said earlier, this is a 93.7. If you want a fattier beef, you can absolutely use it. Also, you can use Italian sausage, ground turkey, ground chicken. Sometimes I even use a grilled chicken breast. So Mostaccioli is something I make for almost every event, whether that's a baby shower, a family gathering, birthday, whatever. It's a versatile pasta dish that you can put anything into, and it literally always wins in my family. Like I stated on previous videos, and I also state on this one, all of my meals are versatile. They're simple. Anybody can make them. But this Mostaccioli dish, I've been making it for years. Actually, my mom taught me this, and then I have just went on ahead and put my own little spin on it, and that's what I'm showing you guys today. All right, so the meat has browned completely, and we're gonna go ahead and add in that spice blend. That was the salt-free Tony Chachere's, the Italian spice blend. It was also the rib rack Cajun seasoning and some Cavender's Greek seasoning. Y'all, the blend sounds crazy, but it absolutely works. So the reason why I put in the rib rack Cajun seasoning is because I'm gonna be making some barbecue chicken wings with this meal, and I just wanted the barbecue essence in my Mostaccioli as well. Like I stated, you have the ability to make this dish however you want to, so you choose the spice blend you want, but absolutely give my recipe a try. Alright, so what we're going to do now is pull the ground beef out, and we're going to go ahead and set it aside so that we can saute up our onions, peppers, and mushrooms. Like I stated earlier, I did want to cook up a little bit of extra onion for this dish. I use frozen peppers and onions, but they don't have enough onions in the blend that I got, so I'm going to add some extra onions. Okay, so we have taken out the ground beef. I'm gonna go ahead and add in some more oil to that cast iron skillet, and I'm gonna toss in my portobello mushrooms and my frozen onions and peppers. Okay, so while that's sauteing, what I'm gonna do is come over here and I'm going to cut up some extra onion. Like I stated earlier, my frozen peppers and onions just didn't have as much onion as I would like. So I went on ahead and I cut up a little bit more onion, and I'm gonna go ahead and add that in now. All right, let's go ahead and toss all of that around. And you can use as little or as much of the pepper blend as you would like. If you like lots of veggies, go ahead and do extra veggies like me. If you don't really want a lot of veggies, do extra meat. I'm quite sure that's what my husband wants. So we're gonna go ahead and toss that around. Once the onions turn translucent, we're gonna add in our tomato paste. Alrighty, so the onions and peppers have become translucent, and I'm gonna go ahead and add in my tomato paste. Alright, so I had a pretty decent amount, but I really want that extra tomato taste throughout the whole entire dish. So I'm adding them in now, tossing them around. And you guys, this dish is gonna be super simple because I'm gonna add everything back in, the pasta, the ground beef, the veggies, the sauce, the cheese, and I'm gonna put it in the oven, okay? I also think it's pretty cool to like serve your dish in a cast iron skillet. I mean, you're not an adult unless you have a wok in a cast iron skillet, okay? You have not lived unless you have a cast iron skillet. I'm just kidding, but I do feel like I'm grown with this cast iron. It makes the best pancakes, the best eggs, the best bacon. I mean, this video is definitely not sponsored by any cast iron skillet company, but if you guys would like to. All right, so now that that's done and the tomato flavor is just kind of like all throughout the dish, I can smell it all in the kitchen. I'm gonna go ahead and add my ground beef back into the cast iron skillet. So we went on ahead and turned our eye off. We have our peppers, onions, and beef ready. And now we're gonna go ahead and take that cooked pasta and add it in. It does have a little bit of pasta water in it as well. So I have added in my pasta. I'm gonna go ahead and let that toss around for a second. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm just taking that pasta that was made earlier and I'm tossing it in the cast iron skillet. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys something. I made a little bit too much pasta and a little bit too much beef, and that's fine. I could have put it in a bigger dish, but I don't really want to do that. So what I'm gonna do is just take my leftover pasta, save it for another meal, my leftover ground beef, save it for another meal. All right, so now that that's all been blended together, we're gonna take our Bartoli's sauce, toss it all around in there, get it blended really good. So the meat, sauce, and pasta has been blended in together perfectly. Now it's all about the cheese. What I'm gonna do now is just place my cheese blend on top and place it in the oven. Like I stated earlier, this is my cheese blend. Emo's cheese, I stated in another video, it is a super creamy cheese. What it is cheddar, Swiss, and smoked provolone. It is a St. Louis blend cheese. And I'm definitely going to plug Emo's cheese, okay? I absolutely love it. It is a binding cheese as well, so if you're gonna make a macaroni, it's a good cheese for that. All right, so I got my emo cheese in here. Next, I'm gonna take a little bit of the Tillamook Mexican cheese blend. I would have done a triple cheddar blend, but I didn't have any, and that's absolutely fine. Take that, mix a little bit in. The amount of cheese, again, your choice. Next, I'm gonna do Tillamook mozzarella cheese because, I mean, you have to have mozzarella on top of your baked pasta, on top of your pizza. I mean, it's necessary, okay? So I have all of those cheeses in there. And it looks so good already. Lastly, we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. Just a drizzle and a shake. Put that on top. And then lastly, we're gonna put a little bit of the McCormick Perfect Pitch Italian blend, just for a little bit of color. Okay, so we top that on there as well. And the oven is already preheated to 425 degrees. We're gonna take our cast iron, place it in the oven for about 40 minutes. It should be golden brown and bubbling on top and good to go. I'll see you guys once it comes out of the oven. All right, y'all, so the Mostaccioli is out of the oven. Okay, a little bit brown on the edges, so I let it go a little bit longer, and that's absolutely fine. You can take it out whenever you would like, just as long as the cheese is melted and it has a little bit of brown on top, you're good to go. This is still steaming hot, but what we're gonna go ahead and do is take some and put it on a plate. See if we can get it up. Oh, wow. Do you guys see that cheese? That gooey cheesiness? I like extra cheese. Okay, so this is a nice sized portion. Look at that deliciousness. All right, guys, let's go ahead and taste it. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. All the luscious mushrooms, beef, peppers, onions, tomato sauce. Oh my God, like all of that goodness all wrapped into one in a cast iron skillet. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and see what it tastes like. It is so good. Meaty, cheesy. You guys, this dish is absolutely delicious. I hope you guys give it a try. Do not forget to like today's video, subscribe if you have not, and leave a comment down below of your favorite baked pasta dish. And let me know if you give this recipe a try. I'm telling you guys, you're going to absolutely love it. I would love to know how you guys liked it, okay? This dish would be great alone, but it's a great pairing for a baked chicken, fried fish. Whatever you decide to pair it with, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember to be blessed. You definitely are fruitful, and guess what? I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.